This message is for Ekane and Ekane only.
Bitches be on TikTok ugly as fuck talking about this is for Ekane and Ekane. Bitch, if it was for Ekane, you would have just sent it to me.
If I ain't never have nothing else to say to you before, I'ma say it now.
Cause I don't take advice from nobody on the internet. I'm sorry.
All I have to say to you is that those kids are getting older. Those kids getting older, Erica. It's time to make a choice.
I'm not watching no video about it is for Ekane and Ekane only. No, it's not.
Later on, it's going to show up in them children. It may be emotionally, it may be mentally.
I have yet to see you make a video about me making a dean's list any of my college semesters.
Baby, it's time to make a choice. All the money and the views and all that shit, whoop-de-doo.
You can't fuck with me, and you're ugly.
But since you like to get on the internet and sneak this and let your adolescents do your dirty work by coming back saying what you said, let me tell you something, little hoe. Anytime y'all hoes ain't got nothing to say about me, y'all resort to ugly every time. But for some strange reason, Ekane, it's funny coming from you because dark-skinned girls intimidate the fuck out of you. Following up behind you, Florence asshole, find you somebody to play with. Clean up woman ass bitch, I'm not the one. You think your kids finna look good in 15 years when they sitting in a psych ward on Seroquel because what they silly ass mammy put them through?
They got another one.
Tea. Drika from Table for Two podcast has dragged Ekane today. Drika from Table for Two podcast is known for her TikTok think pieces and her tagline,
I'ma say it cause y'all scary and I'm not scary cause I can't get no whooping.
Drika also has a very successful YouTube channel. Ekane is a TikTok influencer who goes viral based on her online antics. She's also a wig influencer who has a YouTube presence. Ekane is known for rage baiting and following through with diabolical activities. Ekane is widely known for her tumultuous relationship with the father of her children, Chris. Ekane and Chris together are toxic. So let's quickly get into the backstory of what happened between Drika and Ekane that led to Drika dragging Ekane today. Chris, who is the father of Ekane's 2 children and also their 3rd child who she is pregnant with at this time. Ekane and Chris have a very tumultuous relationship, a relationship that often gets physical. Through all the toxicity, Ekane and Chris always find their way back to each other and in a relationship. Viewers have always called out Ekane for her behavior in accepting Chris and his antics back into her life. However, they're coming out more and more these days saying that Ekane is a big part of the problem as well. Ekane recently made headline vlogs with this situation that we saw in the beginning, where Ekane posted camera footage of Chris destroying her home a few days ago. Let's hear what Ekane had to say and also look at the damage that she's showing us while the police are involved at her home.
If you got me on Snapchat, then you know. So what I tell y'all last night, Chris was going to come to my house at 8 a.m. And he thought shit was going to be sweet. Shit was indeed not sweet, okay? Nothing was sweet. My neighbor came over and helped me clean up the downstairs, so everything gets picked up. I do have to replace my TV, a couple glass things, but it's okay, because I'm going to fuck his shit up. And, yeah, I stabbed 2 of his tires out. Shout out to me, I feel so proud. And what else? it's going to be much more since I have to replace so much shit downstairs. So yes, I still love him. It is sad. You know it is sad. But it's my life. And that's my man. Sadly. Just a couple more months he has to be my man. He's my man. But I'm just going to go fuck up with shit and then we can be even. We can be even. Everything is good. My neighbor had came over. Remember I told y'all the last time we got into school, my neighbor, she came over. She came over and vacuumed the living room for me. She helped me get the living room back together. So everything is back to normal except my cracks. And my picture was broken. But I just mopped my floors, y'all. I was happy because I actually needed to mop my floors. So we got our floors mopped at least. I just got to put all those dishes away over there. But yeah. Now I'm just chilling. My sister's cooking Sunday dinner.
Has he ever lived here?
No.
No, never?
Excuse me.
Do you want to press charges on him for damaging all your stuff?
No.
Yeah, it's not clarified. It sounds like she was coming up in yours, like up towards the passing out.
So as she always does, Table for Two Cass decided to do her think piece based off of Chris destroying Ekane's home. This is not the first time that Drika from Table for Two podcast has done a think piece on Ekane and some of her antics. Before we get into Drika versus Ekane today, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of Drika's think pieces surrounding Ekane's antics in the past.
I'ma say it cause y'all scary and I'm not scary cause I can't get no whooping. That girl who just got up here and made that video with Chris showing off that ring the size of a mustard seed, y'all need to take her picture and put it in a dictionary next to clout chasing. What pisses me off the most about the whole Ekane situation is that y'all genuinely don't want better for that girl. Like, this the first opportunity you got to see Chris. And the first thing you did was made a clout chasing ass video talk about on your way to see your husband. What the caption said? Oh, you with Ekane baby daddy. Using that girl name to pay your motherfucking rent. Instead of being woman enough to have a conversation with Chris and saying, hey Chris, you know, as a woman that, you know, I probably could possibly go through what Ekane is going through. I think y'all should do this. You know, I'm just giving you some advice as a woman. No, but the first thing you did was got your big doofus ass up here and made a video like we give a fuck about you running into Ike Turner. We don't care. Although I do like posting and making content for y'all, sometimes I really don't care to speak on certain situations because I know at any given moment y'all would dog me the fuck out. I'm already knowing that. You know why? Because everybody needs a view. And I ain't gonna tell not one lie. I was watching that video waiting for Chris to bop her ass in the head since she want parts so bad. I'ma say it cause y'all scary and I'm not scary cause I can't get no whooping. When it comes to this whole Ekane situation, I promise y'all, I genuinely like Ekane, so I do want her to go out there and get something so raw she can't even believe it. But one fact that I will target is what we watching Chris be to Ekane, or what y'all claim Chris is to Ekane, is what y'all mamas, y'all grandparents, y'all pastors, and some of y'all is to the people that grow up to be the Ekanes. Let's start there. One thing y'all gonna do is jump in somebody comment preaching self-love, specifically Ekane. But love is something that is taught. I never seen no African American come out saying hola unless they was taught that. A lot of y'all grew up watching y'all mamas, y'all grandparents, y'all best friends, and y'all selves be fully committed to married men. And just because he ain't whooping your ass, and just because he never laid a finger on you, don't mean mentally he ain't mind fucked you enough for you to have the same feelings and the same heartbreak and cry them same tears Ekane crying. It's no difference. Half of y'all be around predators 24/7. Y'all just don't call them Chris. Y'all call them family, bae, and pastor. Oh, but she keep going back. Ekane don't want the help. She keep going back. What are y'all genuinely doing to help her besides trying to go viral in her comment section? And stay out that girl comments trying to act like y'all care so much about her when y'all done had spider webs in the corners of y'all houses since school started and it's prom season out. Y'all don't even care about y'all kids' well-being. How the hell you gonna care about a stranger on the internet?
So with the recent events with Chris destroying Ekane's home, Drika decided to give a think piece on this situation just like everyone else on TikTok was, and still are. First up is gonna be Drika's think piece that made Ekane clap back, which we're gonna see, and then finally we'll see Drika drag Ekane. And then we're gonna hear the father of Ekane's children, Chris's side, and then a little bit from some other TikTokers with their think pieces as well.
This message is for Ekane and Ekane only. If I ain't never have nothing else to say to you before, I'ma say it now. The most resentful moment I have towards my mother happened when I was 7 years old. To this day, I still remember it happened in Florida City, Florida. I was 7 years old, and every time I think about the moment and the incident when it happened, I could still smell the air. All I have to say to you is that those kids are getting older. Those kids getting older, Erica. It's time to make a choice. You're going to have to choose between that fuck shit and them kids. That trauma is being encoded in those kids, even if they aren't at the phase where they can process it logically. Later on, it's going to show up in them children. It may be emotionally, it may be mentally. I don't want to put nothing on nobody kids, but I'm just speaking from experience. Baby, it's time to make a choice. The money and the views and all that shit, whoop-de-doo, but it's time to make a choice for those kids. This message is for Ekane and Ekane only.
Bitches be on TikTok ugly as fuck talking about this is for Ekane and Ekane. Bitch, if it was for Ekane, you would have just sent it to me. Bitch, it's for you to get paid off my name. That's what it's for. I'm not watching no video about it is for Ekane and Ekane only. No, it's not. It never was, and it never will be. Because I don't take advice from nobody on the internet. I'm sorry. I really don't. I refuse to. This is my job. I posted that to get paid, so you bitches will talk about it. I have yet to see you make a video about me making a dean's list any of my college semesters. I have yet to see you congratulate Ekane on anything, but you're so quick to speak on the negative of Ekane. Bitch, I ain't listening to that shit. You can't fuck with me, and you're ugly. Bye.
Ekane, let me tell you something for once and for all. And I wasn't going to really respond because technically I started with you. But since you like to get on the internet and sneak this and let your adolescents do your dirty work by coming back saying what you said, let me tell you something, little hoe. Anytime y'all hoes ain't got nothing to say about me, y'all resort to ugly every time. But for some strange reason, Ekane, it's funny coming from you because dark-skinned girls intimidate the fuck out of you. I don't know if that's because I could sit in my bed, bun it on my head, eyebrows bushy, no lashes, lips little as fuck, popping my shit like a big girl and a light-skinned bitch can't do a fuck thing about it because you can't stop my dribble or block my layup, featherweight asshole. And I really want to know who died and made you a beauty queen. You sit up over there every day looking like a damn pterodactyl. Then your baby daddy George Jefferson looking ass following up behind you. Florence asshole, find you somebody to play with. Clean up woman ass bitch, I'm not the one. You think your kids finna look good in 15 years when they sitting in a psych ward on Seroquel because what they silly ass mammy put them through? I can see Moomy's ass now with a head full of patches. Then this bitch talking about, I made the D's list. I got a new car. A fish is supposed to swim, silly ass bitch. Ain't nobody teach you nothing. Had you not been out there sucking on everything known to mankind, your ass would have got clapped for when it was time for you to get clapped for. Where your mammy at, ho? I can't be your mammy and your opposition, soft ass ho. Then you projecting by calling me names when you sitting over there dealing with Chris. Chris ain't nothing but you. Chris is how Ekane see Ekane. Ugly, nasty, scum. That is you. And lastly, an accomplishment is when you do something that's never been done before. That means when you take your kids out of an environment you never took them out of and don't look back, when you can love them the way you've never loved them before and not look back, that's an accomplishment. That's when a bitch may give you a cookie. Oreo or macadamia, hoe. Fuck wrong with you, Bigfoot, La Cienega, tomato brain ass bitch.
Let's hear Chris's side of the story and the reasoning behind him trashing Ekane's home. A commenter wrote on Instagram, Chris went home instead of to Ekane's house after the club because he was drunk. When he went to Ekane's house, she was mad that he took a picture with some chick, so she maced him and slashed his tires, and then he did what he did, destroying her home. Both of them need therapy. Let's hear a little bit of what Chris had to say about this himself.
Who actually did it? Who stabbed my tires and maced me for fun? Today. Not yesterday. Not when she said it. Today. And here y'all go. Oh, Chris ain't got no job. All right, it's kids in the car now. We gotta stop. After you messed the house up, I put this on my two kids' life. Christopher Smith, Keziah Smith. She stabbed my tires and maced me before I did any of that shit. That's on your life. That's on your life. I got a little wood, I think, too. Oh, I got a little blunt in the truck.
All right, but I'm gonna still roll up real quick. I gotta get some more smoke anyway, but Slim said he 4 minutes away.
Why you go back? Because I love her. That's my baby. We done been through too much.
Yeah, you know, you gotta let, man, they need to relax.
We done been through too much. But as for all that, look, they think this me, bro. Bro, my baby mama was online talking about, yeah, I be wanting to mace him for no reason. Who is he? I'm him, bitch. Ask about me. But let her tell it. This broke bum ass, stupid ass, dumb ass. Look, in this situation, I am innocent. Her stupid ass told me to go to the club. I went to the club. Motherfuckers took pictures with me. They posted the pictures on their story. Now I'm getting maced. That's the story. Bro, my baby mama was online talking about, yeah, I be wanting to mace him for no reason. That's why I'm glad I ain't get no gun. I be wanting to shoot him for no reason. And y'all dumb assholes in the comments, key, you go girl, key, and let her do something to me. Y'all gonna sit there and justify that. Oh, well, yeah, he maybe he should. Maybe she deserved to do that. Craziest shit ever. I ain't did shit wrong. That's the craziest shit ever. Oh, bro, what's it gonna take? What is it gonna take for her to stab me in my stomach? And y'all still gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, he cooked for himself last night anyway, so he got some extra food in there he don't need.
Let's hear from some TikTokers and their think pieces regarding the verses between Ekane and Drika reading her town and dragging her, as well as think pieces on the situation between Ekane and the father of her children, Chris. Too much tea.
I don't know why Ekane really tried it with Drika and thought she was going to eat her down, baby. Drika's from Florida, bitch, Miami, Tampa. Bitch, she chewed you up and spit you back out and shitted on you. I don't know why you thought you were finna eat, baby. She cleared Ekane so... Baby, she cleared Ekane like a motherfucking Thanksgiving dinner.
When y'all said that Ekane was a colorist, if you have a name on this app, it's like you can't speak on nothing. A bitch is gonna feel some type of way. And that's exactly how Ekane felt, even though half of the internet gave their think piece on it. It's overstimulating to watch somebody destroy somebody's house. And when you put it on here, you're giving everybody room to give an opinion on it. So this is the part that threw me off. Ekane says people mention her name just to get a check. That might be true, it might not. But this is just the world that we live in. Everybody's making a living out here. And if you're posting that type of content to get paid off of it, it's only right we post our think pieces to get paid off of it. It's one of the easiest ways to get paid on this app. Work smarter, not harder. You're doing the dumb shit. We're just giving the opinion. Now, as for Ekane calling Table for Two podcast ugly, just for a think piece. Mind you, the think piece wasn't a read. It wasn't her selling out. It was simply just stating what we see. Y'all, it's overstimulating as fuck. So just imagine how the kids feel. And that was her whole point in the video, doing it for the kids. So calling her ugly instead of just facing the fact that you are on the internet doing clown ass shit, and it gets to a point, it's crazy.
And nobody's gonna say it, but I will. Ekane is a bad mom. I really feel like Ekane is more toxic than her baby daddy. Talking about, this is the knife I used to slash his tires. And the cops was there. Also, she shows what Chris did to the apartment, but she doesn't say what led to him doing that. So, whatever. I think she's mad that he got there at 8 in the morning. I'm not saying it's okay that he did what he did because, you know, they have 2 children and 1 on the way. You can tell when somebody's actually a little cuckoo by their eyes. And EK's eyes says a lot. I feel so bad for her children, especially the other day when she was on live. Her daughter and her son said that they don't like when she starts yelling out of nowhere. And they don't like how daddy starts yelling and throwing things. Those kids' nervous system is going to be so bad. This is real trauma for them. I mean, like, they're never going to forget this. And if they don't have anxiety, they do now. And that's why I feel like Ekane is a bad mom, because she know that affects her children so bad. And she don't care. Like, girl, leave that man alone. Every other week, y'all fighting. That is not healthy at all. Not for you, not for your children, not for that new baby. I'm really sick of her already. She's a bad mom, like I said.
Okay, so when we gonna stop putting the whole blame on Chris and tell Ekane the truth that she's a part of the problem? As smart as that damn girl is, she is a huge part of the problem at this point. It's like it's almost like a clown show to me, honestly. And then we got these people trauma bonding with her and praising her because she. Nobody never wants to break a cycle. These kids see this shit, and her kids are pretty big kids. They know what's going on. And she pregnant. Make it make sense. All that shit Chris was doing last year and she pregnant now. It be the smartest females that be the dumbest. And I don't give a damn. I will go against the whole entire internet because dumb shit needs to stop. The dumb shit needs to stop.
I seen somebody say that you can't cancel Ekane because she's not an influencer. She's just an entertainer. And that's what I've been trying to get y'all to understand. You can literally post all you want about Ekane, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we were all watching Ekane for entertainment. We never watched Ekane to look up to her. We never wanted to get beat on how she got beat on. We never wanted BV. We never wanted all these bodies. We never wanted to be talking about our big mooses this and our big mooses that. We never looked to do that from Ekane. We always watched her for laughs.
A lot of people gonna want to tussle, but Ekane is not a good mother. How is what she's putting her kids through any different from somebody else who's abusing their kids on a day-to-day? Now, a lot of people look at her and say, oh, well, you know, they always have clean clothes and a place to stay and they're always fed and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, cool. But what about all the other shit that she's doing that's traumatizing them? In a few short years, they're going to have to sit in somebody's chair because, like, what they're going through is going to make them super anxious. They're going to be very hypervigilant. Any little thing is going to trigger them because it's going to bring back memories of what the heck their parents was going through in that house every day. Now, how is that any different than what other kids go through in an abusive household where the parents are putting hands on them? I feel like the outcome is pretty much damn near the same. And what's crazy is the fact that the parents both know that what they got going on is toxic, but yet they love each other more than they love their own kids. That's crazy. But you know what? Because we keep watching and we keep, you know, financing the lifestyle, ain't nothing gonna change.
For those who keep supporting the toxic behavior in this toxic relationship, y'all as sick as the sheep. Y'all need some help because y'all feel like she not playing a part in this relationship, and she is. I don't care what y'all say. Like, she's condoning to be in this toxic relationship. She posting everything on live for views and is going to be with him next week, if not tonight. Like, that's crazy to me. And I don't know where them children are when all this is going on, but they better hope Child Protective Service will not get involved because this is getting out of hand. It's not funny. It's not cute. And I feel like it's just not cute, and everything not meant for the social media. Like, they need to really get themselves some help. And I feel like at the end of the day, a person only can make you better, or you can be better off without them. And I feel like at this point, they need to really split. It's not healthy for the children. It's not healthy for either of them. I just seen them separately before, and they looked so much happier. But keep putting this on social media for views is crazy. And y'all keep riding with Ekane and thinking that what she doing is cool. She just as toxic as him at this point. I feel like she just as toxic as him because you constantly allowing this man back in your house, keep having children by this man, knowing it's not a healthy relationship for your other children, knowing it's DV. He tearing up your stuff. You put it on social media just to be back with him. Like, she need to really get herself some professional help at this time.
Chris done tore up Ekane house and ran over Benny, bitch. Hold on, ho. Ekane and motherfucking Chris all over the blogs, bitch. They done made it all the way over there to IG, bitch. All on the motherfucking blog. Oh my goodness. Y'all know he done tore through her house. So she took it to her Snap to show the damages or whatever. The people were speculating. They was like, oh, she just need to leave him and all this extra stuff. Blah, 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 blah. So Chris got on here telling his side. He said that this all started because she was mad because he took a picture with a fan or a bitch that she didn't like or whatever, and he didn't know that she didn't like her, and da-da-da-da. And he was supposed to come over there, you know what I'm saying, after he had went out. And y'all know how it go, bitch. When y'all see y'all man out having too much fun taking pictures with bitches, it's up. It's up. It's up. But I don't know. I feel like she a little emotional right now because she preggers or whatever. So I guess he popped up like she predicted at 8 o'clock in the morning trying to smooth things over or whatever. Why she had him and popped his motherfucking tires, bitch. All foes, I think. I think all foes are flat, bitch, on the rims. He showed the motherfucking tires. I said, bitch, what was you trying to go on them? That shit is crazy. He tore her motherfucking house up. And that's the gag is, like, honestly, it's no amount of damage she could do that's gonna cost as much as he done tore up her stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. A motherfucker with nothing to lose will help you lose everything. Like, bitch, tearing up my house like that, charges pressed, fuck. But she said she ain't want to press no motherfucking charges. She still love him, girl. She's still gonna be right back with his ass, and that's the problem now. No shade. Like, honestly, bitch, I can't believe she got pregnant the last time. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit is sad as fuck. Just keep going through that shit, putting your kids through that, trying to, you see, I feel like it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna fucking work. People just think it's always Chris. No, it's not. Y'all gotta hold both people accountable at this point.
This message is for Ekane. Erica, it's time for you to write your obituary. Yeah. It's time for you to speak to an attorney and get your affairs in order. We all saw, you posted it, the video that Chris had destroyed your apartment, that you and him were tussling again. And according to him, you started it or whatever. Of course, he was blaming you and not looking at his own behavior of being self-destructive and destructive in front of his children, that he's been, maybe not that incident, but he has been. You and him are toxic. Many people have told you to leave him alone. Now you're pregnant again. And it's time for you to write your obituary. These types of relationships, the one that you've been in for many years, usually ends in either party being unalived and the other party going to prison. And in the case of you and Chris, it could go either way. But because he is a man, he is stronger, he's bigger, more aggressive, he will probably unalive you. And your children will be orphaned, but they'll be orphaned because he'll go to prison or he'll unalive himself. So it's time for you, because it's not funny. You are destroying the self-worth of your children. Every time they hear that nonsense, they witness the fighting, they witness the verbal abuse. But it's time for you to prepare your kids that you're not going to be around. Figure out who's going to raise your children. Get it in writing with an attorney. And if you say you love your kids, and I believe you do, you just do not put them first. Putting them first is ending this abusive, toxic relationship that is destroying them. And so it's time for you to write your obituary. This is not going to end well for you or Chris. Find somebody to take Benny, because he's going to need to have somewhere to go. That's it.